Okay, folks, this is really happening. Hello, happy 4th of July, my friends. It's me, Professor Hans von Puppet, coming to you live and direct from Los Angeles, California, here on the Professor Puppet channel, right here on, well, YouTube, I suppose. Thank you for tuning in. We have 7 of you watching right now, it looks like. Hello to, I gotta move this screen over here so I can see it better. Dragging windows across. Here we go. Okay, we got Jung Cook BTS. We got Luke Hall. Avery Taylor, hello. We got Guess What? Hi to you too. We got James Martin. We got Ducks Can Fly, Ducks Can Fly. Your name's quite redundant, Mr. Ducks Can Fly, Ducks Can Fly. Young Caesar, we have started, and Bonka Bonka, it's happening. You are here. Octavio Casas Cervantes, we are here. Welcome to my live stream. I've done this before on Sundays, just for fun. And I thought it'd be fun to do today, because I love you. I want to talk to you directly. And you know what? This actually takes very little effort on my part. Hello, Reptilian Brotherhood. Oh, that sounds quite frightening. DEA cool. Greetings from the Philippines, Travis Kraft. That's how much lag time there is here. Anyway, how can I help you today? What questions may I answer for you? I'm curious how some of you know me. Like, what's the video that you saw that brought you here to the Professor Puppet channel in the first place? I put a new one on this morning that was for behind the scenes for my Star Wars sketch, which I think you should have seen by now, hopefully. Hope you enjoyed that. I can answer questions about that. I had a big gun control video a couple of weeks ago, which got a lot of views, like in the 10,000s of views, I think, maybe 8,000 views, and a lot of comments. Oh, boy. That was so interesting. Some of the comments were really good. I'm going to dig in and see some of that. Derek Campos, hi to you. Oh, Luke Hall, you are my sexy loved one too. It sounds a bit creepy. Okay, who's got a question for me here live? I want to demonstrate how live I am. I want to give you a live answer to a live question, okay? Because if not, we'll go and start reading some of the comments from the gun control video, because they are vast and legion. Ducks Can Fly found me from my Fiverr profile. Well, that is nice. Fiverr is, of course, where I make custom videos that you can order for whatever, for an ad, for your DJ service, or whatever you like. How much money do YouTubers make? Well, you're very clever, DEA. I made a whole video about that, which you can find on my channel. It's got like 1.5 million views now. It's really going strong. I got 300,000 views last month. Whew. Is it hard being a full-time YouTuber? I imagine it is. I am not a full-time YouTuber, because that means you make enough money on YouTube to live on, which I currently do not. And I won't until you all share this with all your friends and get them all to subscribe. Let's see. Best video I've seen on the subject. Well, thank you, Travis Kraft. My very first saw your channel was How YouTube Works video. Okay, excellent. Did you find Avery Taylor? I don't know who that is. Avery Taylor, you Avery Taylor. Oh, of course, I found you because you're right here in my chat room. How much do YouTubers get paid? Everyone loves that one. How did you get the amazing idea to create this character? Well, I am what I am, you know. I'm a professor. I teach things on the internet, you know. I'm sort of, born to broadcast as a talking head, so to speak, you know. Okay, how much do you make on Fiverr? Well, that is a point of some contention. For every $5 you spend on Fiverr, I only get $4, which is fine. They deserve their 20% for building the whole platform out. But I used to get like $1 or $2 grand a month on it when it was really booming, but lately it's really fallen off. I think because they've changed a lot of the way it works, and the search algorithms are not as robust as they used to be, or something. Maybe it was, if I were to, it was helping me. It was benefiting me in some way. It was buggy before, which is not anymore, which makes it more fair for everyone, which means less riches for me. So, I can't really be for that. Anyway. How long will this live show be? Well, it seems, it depends how tired I get, I suppose. We got 26 people watching now. That is good. Let's see. That's a dumb question. Ducks, how long do you dedicate your time to YouTube? Not enough, sadly. I used to do one a month or one a week religiously, and maybe 2 sometimes. But then I just started making bigger videos last year, 2005. I did the whole Pocket Film School series. I did some other bigger ones, and I got kind of addicted to them being bigger and better, shooting at YouTube space, stuff like that. And, opening a loot crate just seemed kind of, who cares, So I didn't do one a week. I just sort of took some advice from some bigger YouTubers, just concentrated on making better, bigger videos. which I don't think really helped my growth. Turns out you really do have to show up every week and make something every week, just like that. You're very sage, Professor. I am quite sage, thank you. Which you start using first, Fiverr or YouTube? Well, I was on YouTube at the very beginning, and I got on Fiverr about the same time as I got on YouTube. My friend Mark Gray, who introduced me to all of these things, works with me on both of them. He's been on YouTube since like 2005, a long time. If you go way back, his stuff was sort of a mishmash. But then he helped me create my channel, which is all me, Professor Hans von Puppet. It's more cohesive, don't you think? Avery Taylor, shut up! Who are you talking to, Avery Taylor? Okay. Oh, they're really coming in fast now. Have you thought of doing more live streams? I have. I'm doing one right now. Twitch, you know what? I should do Twitch because it seems a lot easier. Because I can just play video games and talk over them, which I am excellent at. I'm playing the pirate one now. Black Flag, what's it? Assassin's Creed. It's okay. You know, it's a lot of murdering people, which I don't really enjoy. It's kind of bad karma. But it is beautiful Havana and pirate times and sailing ships and things. Do you my channel, Avery Taylor? Avery, listen, you got to use better grammar and ask better questions, okay? Come on. Answer the question that I ask you. How old are you? Well, you could cut me in half and count the rings, I suppose. How old do I look? You know? I think you're only as old as you feel. Let's say I'm over 50. Let's say I don't want to commit too strenuously to a number. But we're all getting older, you know, and it gets harder for us to perform. And by perform, I mean act on camera. Ever partied with any of the cosplay ladies you're always interviewing? Well, some of them I have. I've had drinks with Rachel Moore. She's a friend of mine. If you know where to go after the show, you can always party with them. They're good fun. I'm looking forward to partying with all of them at Comic-Con this summer. That should be a lot of fun. Let's see. 3 words for you to build your audience. Puppet rage quits? What does that mean? I don't like that at all. iOS versus Android. Well, I am an iOS person. You know, Android is better for a lot of things, I suppose. It's better for the cameras. They're kind of better on those cameras sometimes on Android. And they're better for 3D and 360. They're really leaning into that. But me, I prefer Apple and iPhone because it's just easier for me to use. Am I married? Nope. Swinging, single, and ready to mingle. I love your videos and watch daily? Oh, my God. Great to have met you at VidCon. Hello, Dealer544519. Did we meet at VidCon? What's your actual name? I don't know. Let's see. YouTube used to be about fun. Now it's all about business and money for people. Well, still mostly about fun. But it wouldn't exist without the money, to be quite frank. What equipment do you use for your videos and movies? Okay, well, this is interesting. Right here, I've got the, I've got the Sony Z7U HD camera here, which I have piped directly into my Macintosh. I've got a big tower under the desk there. It's, the big steel motherfucker that's down there. And I record directly onto QuickTime files like this, and I'm able to take the same thing and whoosh, feed it straight through Wirecast, for a live stream like this. Which looks like it's frozen now. I can't tell. And then when I go out in the field, I shoot at the Comic-Con or whatever. I use a Canon 7D. I just bought a Canon 70D, which might improve the focus for my more neophyte camera operators. And, I'm into the 360 cameras now. That is very, very exciting. Today's your mom's birthday, Travis. Well, happy birthday, Travis's mother. Okay, they're coming fast and furious here. I totally agree with you on iOS. Debbie. Oh, with Anthony at the food trucks. Oh, and I hope you enjoyed your tater tots. Okay. Hello, Avery. You're still here. Okay. Reptilian Brotherhood has made kind of a gooey face there. That's wonderful. What do you know about the Philippines? The people there are very attractive. That's all I know about it. It used to be an American base, which we gave back to the Philippines at some point, I think. A few decades ago, I believe. Politics? That's an excellent question. My answer is religion. That's a dumb question. I don't understand the question. Do you think YouTubers would quit if YouTube stopped monetization? Yes, mostly. Well, they wouldn't quit, but they wouldn't do it religiously. Because why? What's the motivation, Just to share? If they stop monetization, then only the people who have a ton of audience and can, make money on their brand deals can get any money on it, I mean, not everybody makes money on YouTube. I don't make very much, but, that's sort of the plan. That's the hope. To what extent do you shape your own destiny? Oh, how much is down to fate? Well, that's an interesting philosophical question. I think you play a part in your destiny, certainly. I think you can see a path that you're on and change it, for sure. There are some that believe, every atom in the universe is spinning in a certain direction, and you could read them all and determine where everything is going. Or you could read everyone's personality and know where everything is going. But the decisions you make in your life absolutely send you in one direction or another. Whether you have fundamental choice in those decisions, maybe that's a philosophical question that's over my head, but I don't know. Uploaded your birthday blog. Well, very nice, Travis. What are you a professor of? What am I not a professor of? Seriously, I've got a lot of degrees. You can see back there on my wall. Where are they? Back there. Oh, yes. Automotive engineering. Oh, I should read these things more closely. DEA cool as a bunch of devils. So that's nice. What is a rage quit? I don't know what a rage quit is. Okay? I don't know what that is. You can play guitar. What's that guitar doing in the background? That is a ukulele. That belongs to my friend Mark. He's the ukulele player. You can find... Oh, that's a treasure hunt for you. Go find some videos of Mark Gray playing the ukulele. There are some of them even on my channel. Ukulele is much easier than guitar. It's much more fun, too. All right, goodbye, Avery. Thank you for playing. You said bye 4 times. You could go already. Okay, thank you. Don't let the screen door hit you where the good Lord split you. My birthday, January 30th. Aquarius, all the way. I have a video with 100 million views, and I've made no money from it. Derek Campos, your password. Don't tell people your password. Whoa, Ahmed, you have a different font on your comment. How did you do that? I'm not going to sub with you, though, because I don't know you. You shouldn't subscribe to people just because they ask you to. You should only subscribe if you want to see the videos. I met a girl at VidCon, and gave her a call and said, hey, this is my choice. Oh, I'm only sub for sub. Really? I thought that is bullshit. You want people to sub just because you subbed for them. Well, that's limited to how many people you are going to subscribe to. That's ridiculous. You want everyone to subscribe to you because they love your content, right? It's not some currency that you pay. Sub me and like my resent video. I think you meant recent. And I'll sub back with 27 accounts, comment when done. Listen, Ahmed, I commend your ability to hack the fonts on the comments here. But, all this jazz of trying to trick people into subbing with your 27 accounts and all of that jazz, I think this is what we call black hat techniques. You really got to grow your audience organically. Professor, where does your accent come from? Force ghosting. Oh, Force ghosts. I love Force ghosts, like Jedi ghosts. Love your channel. Keep up the good work. Well, Force ghosting, I hope you saw my Star Wars video. It had a great Force ghost in it. Or Jedi ghost, whatever you want to call them. What was the question? Where does my accent come from? I suppose the language I grew up with. Or just, my experiences in life, I suppose. Where does your accent come from? I've never been to VidCon. Well, you should go. You know what? I think I need to... You know what I want to do? I want to read some of the comments from a recent video I did about the gun control. And I think I can... Am I coming through live here? Because my screen is frozen here. If I refresh it, let's see what happens. Watching the live screen. Okay, that goes. All right, good. When you appear on YouTubers React. When will I appear? I will appear on the Fine Brothers channel the very second that they ask me. Don't tell me, tell them. I would do great on it, by the way. I'd love to be on that show. I love your vids. They've taught me so much. Thank you, Jaden Ennis. You're a wonderful person. Jonathan Pickett, any tips for starting YouTubers? Well, don't give them too much gas or you might flood them. That's an automotive joke. Sorry about that. Starting YouTubers? I don't know. If you're a starting YouTuber, just keep doing it, Just keep swimming, like they say in that fish movie. Just keep swimming. Set a schedule for your videos and keep making them. And try to be interesting and attractive. That helps too. And be young and have something to say. And, watch YouTube creators. They got a lot of great advice on there. Oh, you're the best, Ahmed. Okay. Oh, rage quit. That's a video game thing when a player loses and throws a fit. Well, I don't do that, I just keep playing. Because there's really very little stake in video games. You can always just go again, You get tired and your thumbs hurt after a while, though. Okay. All right. I want to delve into some of the comments I had before from my gun control video, which is this video right here. Can you still hear me? I hope you can still hear me. Because I'm still talking, and I've switched the camera to this. Some of you hopefully saw this. Well, you're awesome, Blue Rainer. Hello, Isaiah. So where's that video? So it's this one here. This is my top 5 reasons to buy an assault rifle, which you might have seen. I went through. It was, sort of tongue-in-cheek, sort of, but really all about, it's the, when we had those shooting in Orlando a couple of weeks ago, which was devastatingly bad. And a lot of people came out and, said a lot of things about gun control. And I had a lot of things to say, too. But the comment, okay, for starters, pretty good views there, 8,500. A lot of likes, way more likes than dislikes. So, about 5-1, 4-1 for the likes against the dislikes. But look at this, 660 comments. That is unbelievable. Some of them are kind of trolly, like this jerk, Ukawa, who I got into kind of a thing with there. But then look at this. These conversations would go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Look at all these capital letters and punctuation. Look at all this courtesy. I don't know if I interpreted what you said correctly, but I think blah, blah, blah. Interesting stuff. And then once in a while you get a lot of other kind of ad hominem garbage, people yelling at you like that. But look at this. It's a conversation between people. Look at this. I'm so proud of all of you for the way that you got in here. But the strange thing is, that I found the most interesting, is a lot of people, this goes on forever, quite literally. And they're actually just talking back and forth like they're having a conversation. This person came in quite angry, Suzuyama Haruchi. It's funny, people come in angry, and you think that they're on one side, and you talk to them for a second, you realize, no, wait, they kind of agree with me mostly. Like a lot of times, okay, look, so wrong! And she goes in, and she goes, I think it's a she, the cartoon is a she there. And then people go thinking they refute each other's lines that they say, line by line, you see? Now, the chief thing that people argued about in here was that I said that an AR-15 is an assault rifle because it starts with AR, and I thought, well, AR stands for assault rifle. Turns out that's not true. Turns out AR stands for armor light rifle. This guy, Swedish Gamer, said it's not an assault rifle unless you plan to assault someone with it. To which I said that is nonsense. That's like saying it's not a steamroller unless you plan to roll over something with it using steam. But my point with all of that was basically that, people don't say it's an assault rifle, but it still is good for assaulting, And people say, oh, you are so ignorant about guns because you don't know any better. Well, I would say I do know better, and I do understand the difference. You can't shoot 30 rounds in 10 seconds. You'd be amazed how tired your finger would get after 8 rounds. If it's not shoot high-powered round, a 223 Remington would just piss off a bear. I do not believe that. Bears have been known to break into houses looking for food. Happens once a year here in Colorado. But then again, in the video I said you might want one of these because your house is beset by grizzly bears. Now someone else said, today they said that, where's the latest comments? They said that, all you need is a pistol to take care of a bear, not an assault rifle. Which I thought was quite, not even the people who want to kill bears can agree. And people also said this, I use slavery as an example, which is a bad example because guns were used in the Civil War to end slavery. But this is missing the point of what I was using as an example. I used the Civil War as an example. I was using the slavery as an example of how the Constitution can change and does not always stay meaning what it meant years ago when it was written, in that it is a living document. Okay, let's get back to the main camera here. I'm tired of rolling on this. I'd rather just talk to you in a more direct way. Hope that's helpful. Anyway, the key points I want to correct, if you are a fan of the assault rifle video, was there's a difference when you're shooting guns between fully automatic and semi-automatic, okay? Full auto is you pull the trigger and you hold it and it goes ba 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 ba, and bullets just stream out until you let go of the trigger, okay? Semi-auto is you pull the trigger and it goes bang, and as fast as you can pull the trigger, bullets come out. Bang, 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 bang. There's no cocking it in between goes, okay? No pulling back the hammer or racking that thing on a shotgun, It's just ba 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 ba. That's semi-auto as fast as you can pull the little trigger there. And really, that forever has been the difference in law about what makes something an assault rifle, whether it's full auto or semi-auto. And really, if you have a semi-auto machine gun, it's not very hard to make it into a full auto rifle like that. And then people went on to argue a lot about whether it's more or less effective for the bullets, for shooting at things. But just the details. My point was they're all dangerous. Anyway, I wish I had someone to talk to me, to ask me questions, so I don't just ramble on like that. Let's look at some of the other questions here. Let me roll back a little bit in the comments. Thoughts on Keemstar? I don't know who that is. Yes, lol. I love your vids. They taught so. Okay, I read that already. Grandpa is in his 90s and still goes hunting. Well, I hope he wears an orange vest. I wouldn't want him to get shot. Okay. Hello, Professor. Hi, Isaiah. You're awesome. Blue Rainer, thank you for spelling your correctly as well. You're a very clever person. Can you sing song? Well, I could sing a song if you'd like, but you'd have to, request more than that. Clickbaiting is frowned upon in the YouTube community. Well, it's still done quite frequently, though, Just keep swimming. Oh, guess what? It's in Russian. I have no idea what that says. Okay, let's see. Anybody here have a channel? Blu-ray wants to know. Well, tell Blu-ray your channels, and they will watch them, I suppose. The Cobbler, starring Adam Sandler, is on TV right now. The Cobbler? I don't know of that film. Does he make shoes, or is he made of sort of peaches and pie? Excuse me. My wife is Muslim and supports Trump. That's weird. I think she should really read up on him, because he doesn't like women or Muslims. At all. He's the worst. Pardon me for expressing myself, but boy, do you know anyone who likes Donald Trump? I mean, I don't know anyone who I've not seen in a shocking video who likes Donald Trump. It's pretty much everyone who likes him, they get on TV to shout about and make you feel bad about your country. Anyway, love your videos. What kind of food do you eat daily? Do you cook yourself or buy meals? I cook quite a bit. I love a scrambled egg in the morning. I had a hot date the other night. I made salmon. You should have an awesome educational sketch show on TV. Well, I agree. Well, tell your friends. Tell William Morris to give me a call. I love ice cream. Good for you, Blue. I'm a bit lactose intolerant, but I still enjoy it sometimes. Great show, man. It's late. I don't know where you are where it's so late. It's hard to scroll at a good pace here. What would be a gold camera you'd recommend for upgrade from PC camera that's affordable under $200? I don't know what that means, but the good web cameras, like the Logitech web cameras, they look pretty good. Okay. Let's go right in the news. I don't understand what that means. Reptilian. Matt Gaming. Shout out to Matt Gaming. Hello to you. Tons of people like Trump. Well, probably literally tons if you weighed them all together, put them all in a sack and hung it from a hook and weighed that. What to do with the sack then, I have no idea. Can you twerk? I cannot. I do not have the backyard, the booty for twerking. Sorry. How are you this 4th? Oh, this 4th, like today the 4th. I thought you meant, how are you this 4th? Like 4th is a thing you can be a lot of. Like, how are you this attractive? How are you this rich? How are you this 4th? How are you this forthright? Well, I just speak from the heart. That's all I can say. Who would you choose for president? That is easy. Bernie Sanders. Which is probably too late. I say probably because there's still a slim chance he could get it. If either... Wow. You know what would have to happen for Bernie Sanders to get president? Hillary would have to basically... self-destruct somehow. Either one of these scandals that have been chasing her her whole life would finally stick and people would believe that they were real. Then, all of her delegates would then flip before the convention to Bernie, and then he would get the nomination, then he would cream Donald Trump. But otherwise, there's really no hope for Bernie. But the thing is, he did a lot of good in the campaign anyway, because he got all his great sort of populist, liberal, stuff into the Democratic platform. So hopefully, whoever we get, which will be Hillary, hopefully, will do all that stuff. Ahmed, I'm Muslim. Well, welcome, Ahmed. Where do you live? I'm curious. Happy Ramadan, by the way. I'm sorry about what happened in Baghdad the other day. Oh my God, that was horrible. Horrible bombing. Oh, geez. Those ISIL guys are just a drag. Oh, boy. My wife likes the Aryan race. All right, Travis, that's enough out of that. How are you this fourth dimensional? How am I this fourth dimensional? Because I can travel through time. See, now it's even later. I'm Mexican. Come get me, Donald Trump. Shh, Dofla. I got your back, buddy. Hillary lies. Well, does she? I mean, politicians are all a bit squirrely. I think she's quite squirrely, but, at least she's squirrely on my side, Except she's quite in bed with Wall Street, though. But they all have been so far, and we're still here, so hopefully we can learn from some of this stuff. You're never going to stop politicians from being a little bit squirrely until you get all the money out of politics, which you'll never do until you change the Supreme Court, which you got to get a Democrat in to do it. So, whatever. Oh, Isaiah, you watched the 6-hour puzzle for New Year's Eve. Oh, yeah, my friend Mark and Fiona and Noah did a puzzle on New Year's Eve. For 6 hours, live streaming just like this. That was hilarious. Anyway, it wasn't actually hilarious. It was a puzzle. It was pretty boring, but it was funny that people watched and made comments. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this up. We're coming on a half hour here. It'll be 12:30. Maybe I'll wrap it up at 12:30. Let's see. Can you got any more questions for me? You want to watch any videos together? I'm sure I could play something for you. Maybe I could sing a little song for you. Mark wrote a song about being YouTube famous. Do you guys want to talk to Mark? I could get him in here to talk to you if you'd like. Excuse me. Talking so long, it kind of makes you tired. Makes you thirsty. Do it again. A puzzle? Well, I bought another puzzle, so I'm ready for next New Year's Eve, Isaiah, so I'll see you then. It's a hot date. You're going to watch UFC 200? No, I don't care for that. Fighting and punching people? Oh, no. That's not my cup of tea. Oh, long questions. Can you chat how Obamacare works? I'm wondering if the USA is going to update the healthcare system like Canada. Okay, I'm working on a not-for-profit whose objective is to incubate new talent online. Oh, that's me. I'm not that new, though. Eventually setting open-door policies for established YouTubers and training. Any advice? Oh, boy. I don't know. Give me a call offline. I'll tell you what I know, which is not very much. I'm a professor. Want me to make you a 3D model? Like of me? Like an action figure? That'd be awesome. Go for it. Can you dab? I don't know. Brexit opinion. Well, I think it's kind of bad, I think the bigger your thing is that you're in, the better it is for you. United States of America, powerful because it's huge. It's got a lot of people. Everyone wants to be here. European Union, huge. A lot of people in it. Together, stronger. Better together, they said. And all the kind of poor people, the middle-class people in England were manipulated to get out of the EU for some reason. I don't claim to understand all of it. But it was pretty hilarious that the day after Brexit passed, the top Google search in England was, what is Brexit? And then the second was, what is the European Union? Which is, people had no idea what the hell they were voting for because they don't pay attention. Someone asked about Obamacare. Obamacare is really just a handful of laws. It's called the Affordable Care Act, which slightly restrained the health insurance companies on how they could do business. It stopped letting them not insure people who were sick already. It says you have to insure everybody. And it also said all the insurance plans have to be sold in a common marketplace. So you can see all the prices and compare them to make it more competitive. But the main thing is they can't turn you down for being fat or old or whatever. They got to take you no matter what. And they can't just charge you an exorbitant amount because you're sick already. And that's way better than it was before, but it is nowhere near a socialist single-payer system like you got in Canada, France, England, or those other awesome countries. It's a step in the right direction, though. It saved America trillions of dollars, quite literally, just by doing that in healthcare costs. So, and really, if you look at it, it saves America and the tax base a lot of money to just give away the healthcare for free, because it costs so much more to fight about giving it out and all this stuff. It's complicated. It's not my issue, but you can look it up. Switzerland is not in the EU. That's right. They've always been independent. They've always stayed, what's the word? Swiss. They don't get involved. They don't take sides. They've stayed agnostic. What's the word? Independent? Well, they didn't fight the Nazis either. They didn't get in that fight either. Because they always stayed, what is the word? Ambivalent? Help me out with this. If you think of it before me, you win a prize. What's the word? The Swiss are... can't think of the name. They don't take sides. Neutral. They are neutral. Swiss are neutral. Yes. Neutral. Hey, I got it just before you, Jim. Sorry. You probably typed it in before that's the minute-long lag of this. So, Jim, you win the prize. Because you clearly, It popped up on my screen the same time I said it, so you clearly got it in way earlier. So thank you for that. Jim Billodieu. Nice name. Oh. Travis Kraft, Switzerland is chagrin. I can't read that. Will you travel internationally, and where if you could travel internationally? Well, I've been to France many, many times. You can see videos of me at the Cannes Film Festival. I've been to London a bunch. I've never been to Asia. I'd love to go to Hong Kong or Tokyo or Beijing. Any of the places that look like Blade Runner, I want to visit those. I'd also love a Thai massage in Thailand. Those sound fantastic. Check out my channel, Steve Rhoda. I am new to making content for it. Well, you better get busy. Keep making a lot more. Impartial? No, neutral. Yeah, okay. Hola, senor. Hey, Slim Shady. Are you the real Slim Shady? Or some other Slim Shady who's just pretending to be Slim Shady? Well, Slim Shady and all of y'all, I think, I'd love to come to Canada. I've been there many times, you know. It's kind of like America, except a little bit more trees and, you know, nicer. Not nicer, but more polite, let's say. You ever collab via Skype? I haven't. I could, I suppose. Go to Poland, reptilian. Okay. If you're inviting me, I'll have a... What do they eat in Poland? Kishka. I love a kishka. Yes, Matt Gaming. I live in Los Angeles, California. Holland to smoke drugs. That's a good idea. You know, they're doing a VidCon in Amsterdam. Maybe I should go to that. You know, smoke hash and go in the canals in the red light district and vlog right there from beautiful Amsterdam. From the bench where they made... you know, that John Green movie with the clouds. What the hell's it called? My brain is nowhere today. Panic at the Disco? Well, I don't know. Probably. Hum a few bars and I'll see if I recognize it. I know them, but I don't know them. You know what I mean? It's a music thing. I'm old. I'm not in touch with pop music. German, with the chocolate, lederhosen, and the bratwurst. I love a good bratwurst. Oh, Of course, Albert, I still like you. What did you do? Why should I not like you? All right, gang. I'm going to say goodbye now. It's a happy 4th of July because I'm getting a little tired here. But I just wanted to, welcome you all to my channel, to tell you to watch all my videos. There was a new one this morning about the behind the scenes of my Star Wars video. Like it and share it. And there's a special trick that I teach you at the very end about how to enjoy YouTube better. So be sure to check that out. I will now sign off. I'll hang out in the comments for a few more minutes, but I got to check out now and get ready for a barbecue. I got some bikini girls coming over here. I got some stuff I'm going to put on the grill. I got to get the beer on ice, and enjoy my great American 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Mwah. Now, that's that stinking button.